Hi, Happy New Year. At the time of recording this, it is January 1st, 2025, a little after 8 p.m. And for the last 2 years, I've made a video at the beginning of the year, kind of reflecting on the last. So this is that video for 2024. I wanted to begin by talking about the 2024 recap video that I just put out today, and just talk about the process of making that video because I felt like I learned a lot of interesting stuff from said process. In the technical and artistic standpoint, it meant that every day of the year I was looking for interesting moments or interesting views to capture every day, which is something I don't normally pay attention to when I'm out and about in the world. By doing so, I've just found myself noticing a lot more of my surroundings in ways that I really don't think I had previously. Aside from that, I also feel like I learned a lot about the passage of time and how strange and interesting it is. At the beginning of last year, I felt a lot of anxiety and sadness, but while I was editing this video throughout last year, I realized how fleeting those feelings really were. Even if in February it felt like it would never go away, come April I had already forgotten. Of course, there were moments afterwards where those feelings would come back again, but they would always leave. And I think that's the most important thing that I need to remember, is that even if these feelings feel like they're never going to let up, they do. The moment passes, for better or worse. Time keeps moving forward even if we don't feel like it does. And soon enough, tomorrow becomes today. Alongside that, I feel like this project reminded me a lot about what really matters in the day-to-day. I had work and school, obviously, last year, but if you look at the video, you don't see a lot of work and school, because there were always other moments that captured my attention throughout the day, and were the moments that were worth remembering aside from a pretty normal day at work or pretty normal day of classes. And I think it's really beautiful that even on days where I'm spending 8 hours working, the best and most important part of the day is that I saw a sunset, or I got to see friends afterwards, or I just heard a really good song, And I just wanted to speak on that a little bit because I didn't really want to add any narration or anything like that to the recap video itself. I thought that just going for pure vibes was easily the move, so I instead decided to talk about it here. Yeah. Okay. And now to talk about New Year's resolutions. Last year, I did not end up achieving a lot of the resolutions I made, at least the artistic ones that required investment in myself, whether that be time or money. And I just didn't get around to them because I was like, I could push these off to later. And I don't want to do that anymore. I hate pushing things off, especially the artistic ones that you can push off forever. I don't want to do it. I can't do it another year. So I'm just carrying over all of the artistic New Year's resolutions I made at the beginning of 2024 into 2025. And the big general New Year's resolution is just to do those. The only person holding me back from doing a lot of the things I want to do is me. And I want to allow myself to learn and get better at these things and explore what I can do with my artistry a lot more this year. And that's the goal, is just to dive in hard and with love. And I think that's pretty much all I have to say about the new year. While it's true that you can make changes to your life at any point in the year, there's something really nice about the sort of clean feeling, the fresh slate that you get every year. And I have a good feeling about 2025. I don't know exactly what feeling I went into 2024 with, but I feel like I am more excited for this year than I was for last year. And I hope that's a good omen. If it doesn't end up being a good omen, I'm sure you'll hear about it from me next year. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say today. Thank you for spending some time listening to my thoughts and ramblings, and I hope you have a lovely 2025. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Mwah.